Alright guys, jumping right into a different or another league. We are going for Return Sphere, but mostly Tech Find. We're going to be jumping into round 1 against the Ronso Fangs, Kilika Beast taking on the Albed Sykes, and the Luca Goers taking on the Guado Glories. So we got to reposition our players a little bit. We definitely mess up positioning a lot when grinding for experience. So, you know, it's just a fact of life at this point. Yeah, I mentioned it in the last video, but I did spend a lot of time resetting for this particular prize. Honestly, I don't think I necessarily super need the Tech Find or anything. But there was nothing else worth it. Like, there was no prizes showing up that really mattered, and I was like, alright, well, if nothing's going to show up that matters, might as well go for Tech Find. Yeah, you got Savanda here starting with the ball. Gonna push midfield. Pass is gonna be good. I mean, passing above my forwards probably isn't like revolutionary, but that's not that impressive. And because it is a new league, like, as long as we just win the game, we're good. We don't even have to score an enormous amount. Like, there's no real pressure there, you know? Even if we don't score a lot, then we'll just, you know, score on another game. Yeah, the last tournament we played, we did not get the top scorer prize, which was a big bummer, because we definitely wanted it. But we had only played 2 games. Like, we were seeded, and, I mean, even if we had, like, really gone for it, I think it was like Lina scored 9 goals and I scored 6, and I never expected her to score as many as she did. Like, I don't think I would have prepped for that. Like, I would have probably scored like 2 goals with Iskin if I really tried, and then I would have still missed it. I still wouldn't have gotten there. But it's a new league, new tournament, new whatever you want to call it, you know, new open, like, division for prizes, you know, like, there's new opportunities, so it's not the worst thing. One of the big things is, who do I even want to use this on? I think we've pretty much set everyone up for like what they need. Like, I don't really know what to. I guess I could double check on like what Nizroot can learn now and try to teach him Sphere Shot. I guess. I mean, that could be cool. I don't know, again, it really is a challenge trying to figure out like what to do. I know we still have some challenge, we still need to score with Nizroot as one of the challenges that was kind of posed to me, so Sphere Shot isn't a bad one, but I don't know what he has right now. He might already have Sphere Shot. He's my goalie. I don't think about, like, you know, whether or not he can Sphere Shot a ball. That seems a little bit out of his realm, so it doesn't ever pop up in my mind. Yeah, Borja will get the ball here. And we're just going to try to set up Iskin for another goal. I think that makes the most sense. I mean, so far this is looking pretty good. Mayu with that crouched. I think she might be the only goalie that does that, actually. Like, I know Colkin and Duram, I think, both have that position, but most of the players that have that position is like they're not supposed to be goalies. At least I feel like she has a unique position. It's tough to say. I know it's funny because some of them, like, when they block a ball, they have a very, very weird, like, showcase of them blocking a shot. And I think it's because they weren't really meant to be. I don't know what it is. Like, I'm not sure if it's like an indicator that they're not supposed to be goalies. Kind of like, because, you know, there's like not guides early. I mean, there are guides earlier on, but, you know, the internet isn't as prevalent. So, like, people are probably like, you know, it's showing the player without having to look it up, like who can be goalie and who cannot be, and who should be, I should say. Anyone can be a goalie. You got Mayu there, staring it down. She could block this. She does, with her face. Man, I was hoping for that volley shot, but I think we cut volley shot from Warbite and put a pass on him instead, because we use him to get experience. Which is a shame, because volley shot is so fun. Alright, it's going to be 2-0 going into the second half. Honestly, I feel pretty safe with that, so I'll probably switch up some positioning here. So a little bit of experience for them, more for us, which, not to sound selfish, I only care about us, so I'll accept that. Yeah, we're just going to throw Larba on the back line there. That'll give him the opportunity to pass and get experience. And then Cole can also level up and stuff. It's not actually super important which defender we put back there. Just because with Kulkin and Deem, like, they're around the same level, so no matter who we put back there, we're just going to end up swapping the other one back there, like, after a few games. So, again, it's not revolutionary. It's not going to be, you know, a big deal. Yeah, Deem on the front line is actually kind of nice, though, because she can do things like this. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see if it works. There it is. Nat pass 3. I don't actually remember if Kulkin has Nat pass 3. I should really check, because if she doesn't, then I probably want to tech copy her. Or tech find her, I guess. Just because, you know. Nat pass is definitely useful. I mean, Nap is just, I mean, it's like the best status effect there is. You know, the fact that you're completely eliminating someone from the game. And the reason it's so broken, I've touched on this before, but I think the reason it's so broken is the duration that people sleep is very, very high. Like, they don't sleep a little bit. They are out for pretty much until a goal is made. And I know some people are going to argue, like, oh no, they do wake up after like, what is it, like 30 seconds or a minute? But it's like a minute. And it's a minute of, like, free movement. And the times that you're free moving are so rare. Like, maybe if the AI has the ball, it makes sense, but generally the games are pretty fast paced. Like, actions are taken fairly early, so generally it feels like whenever someone slept, it's kind of over for their team, and we're gonna score. I mean, one of the other factors of that is we take someone out, so we have the advantage. You know, we've knocked out, you know, if you don't count the goalie, you've knocked out 20% of the team, which is, you know, pretty substantial. Right now, 60% of their team is out, or their field team. 50% of their whole team is, but, you know, with how goalies work and everything in this game, if you knock out field players, that's what really matters. Yeah, I mean, I guess you can knock out goalies. Goalies matter the most for scoring on, like, an open goal, like, easily. But then the field players matter most for, like, positioning. And I know I'm stating, like, obvious things. Like, I mean, obviously the field players matter for position and the goalie for goals, but it's really the things that, like, define it, you know. And more frequently, you're gonna see goalies with anti-nap than field players. At least that's what it feels like. So that is also something to consider. Alright. So we're doing pretty good. I'm not sure how much experience we'll get. Generally what we've been doing is getting around 70 for Kulkin and then like 60 something for Larbite. So I mean, that's pretty acceptable. I said that like acceptable, like it's very little. No, it's actually, I mean, that's actually kind of insane. Like, just on the terms of getting experience, that is a high amount. And the experience requirements right now are really high, so even when we get those, sometimes we're not even in a position to level up, which is crazy to me, and I mentioned it last time, but the fact that we need so much to level up now is is definitely impressive, and it's just a testament to how high of a level we are. Like, I don't know if you saw, like, as I was kind of scrolling through, like, we are approaching mid 80s on our team. Like, this is, it feels, I mean, not to overstate, but it feels like we are close to done. And I say that all the time, and I'm wrong. But now I'm like, if I was a betting man, I would bet money. You know, like, it's because we're on episode or match like 197, 198. Like, we're around, but this is another level of, close. I don't think we've been this close this early before. I don't know. I'm sure I'm wrong, but like, it just feels like we're doing crazy good. But yeah, level 83 for Kolkin, and a lot of experience for Larbite. More pass, block, attack HP for Kolkin, and then Larbite. He's itching to level up. He's close. Gonna have us take out the Fangs 2-0. Albed Sykes win 4-3, and then the Guado Glories, they're losing it, man. 3-2 against the Goers. That's rough. Top teams: Aurochs, Sykes, and Goers. So we're all tied for top scorer, but that will not be the case for long. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And when you come back next time, we'll be playing more Blitzball. See you guys.